What's up, guys? This is Coach David DeLeon from OTL Fitness, and right now I'm posing for baseball pictures. No, just kidding. Seriously though, today we're going to be talking about the plank hold, the plank position, forward-leaning rest, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. It's like a push-up, but you're just hanging out at the top of your push-up. This is another awesome exercise or movement, whatever you want to call it, but unfortunately, a lot of times we get a little lazy in this movement, guys. We have to know what the proper form and technique for this movement is. For something so simple, right? God, why am I being so picky right now? So, your plank hold. We're staying nice and tight. And this is it. This is your plank hold, guys. Unfortunately, what do I usually see? I see this. My phone's ringing in the back. I'm sorry about that. I see a lot of midline giving up is what I call that. It's just giving up your midline and hanging out here. A lot of pushing the butt up. We're almost there. Just a lot of weird stuff. But what I want you guys to remember is that this entire movement is about a good, solid midline. Okay, so the whole time we're not thinking about bringing the chest up tall. We're thinking about taking our ribs and tucking them down into our hips, pushing that belly button in towards the spine. Almost like some of you may know as a hollow body position, right? So if we're in hollow body position, we're pressing that belly button down to the spine. We're keeping right here, so we have a little rounding in the back going on in order for that lower back to stay against the floor. It's the same thing once we get into this position. We want to pull the ribs down into the hips, squeeze the butt tight, squeeze the legs tight. Very active position. The important thing to remember is that a structure is most efficient when it's nice and rigid, right? We don't want to be sloppy. This actually gives us no benefit whatsoever. We want to make sure we're nice and tight. Our hands or fingers are pressed into the ground. We're externally rotating those shoulders, staying tight there, and the butt is squeezing tight enough to kind of form that rounding a little bit that gives us that hollow body position as we pull the ribs down to the hips. So don't be lazy on this one. If you get tired, just come out of it. Shake it out a little bit, boom, then go back into it. It's much better than this, and it's much better, definitely much better than this with odd, awkward position here. Remember, heels together nice and tight, fingers into the ground, externally rotate those hands like we're pulling the ground apart, ribs down into the hips, squeeze nice and tight, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a proper push-up plank position, forward-leaning rest, whatever you guys want to call it. Doesn't matter to me, just do it right. Until next time, guys, please, if you have any questions, ask. Hit us up at davidofthelion.com or otlfitness.com. We'll be happy to answer any questions, and make sure you guys are staying rigid and staying solid. We'll see you soon.